All right, and managing editor Rahul Kaval now joins me from Mumbai. He's outside the Barak Kabristan. Rahul, where is Yakub Memon's body as we speak, and what time are we expecting that funeral to take place?
Okay, let me just also describe, Vedika, the scenes here at the Barak Kabristan.
Yes.
Massive deployment of police personnel from the state armed police, from the rapid action force. I've been walking around the Kabristan. They are virtually taking up every position, and also people are not being allowed to enter. What is crucial over here is that this is not a funeral that is open to everyone. They're being very careful about the credentials of those who are being allowed to enter. The body of Yakub Memon will be brought here in a short while from now, and then the funeral will take place. Family members, relatives, friends had an opportunity to see Yakub Memon one last time when the body was kept at their family home. But I must say that there is a high level of alert here in Mumbai. You can see, if our camera person just pans the camera towards the right extreme, you can see the kind of security presence, and also the scene here very grim, very somber, and the cops deployed in very high numbers, and that different units of the security establishment that have been deployed, and they've all taken position. Mumbai, remember, at this time is at a state of high alert. We saw very unfortunate scenes in Parliament where clearly the gravity of the situation, the fact that there has been an execution, was not really respected by our parliamentarians. Very unruly scenes. But here in Mumbai, an attempt is being made to ensure that this remains a private moment for the family, that this is not turned into a tamasha. We're seeing also over here media personnel cooperating in every way with the police having a very fixed idea of what to allow, what not to allow, and that's the kind of preparation that is going on in some time from now. And the timelines aren't specified down to the minute, because naturally the cops don't want to determine a timeline. They're giving the family an opportunity to grieve, for friends, family members to come and see Yakub Memon's body one last time, and after that, in some time, the body of Yakub Memon will be brought over here.
Right, Rahul, and if you could take us through the funeral conditions that were set by the authorities to Yakub's family.
Okay, so there were three main conditions, Vedika, that were set by the authorities at the Nagpur Central Prison, where we were earlier this morning. The first of them was that there would be no funeral procession. They were concerned. Just imagine, just look at how narrow this street is. Narrow, I mean, it's quite large by Mumbai standards, frankly, but by Delhi standards, it's a fairly narrow street. Now, if there is a big funeral procession that comes over here, that would really inflame tensions. That could be a problem. The other problem, of course, and that's the concern that they had, they didn't want that this be delayed. They wanted this to be finished off today itself at the earliest, which is why the body was moved out. It's really moving at a very fast clip. So they wanted to ensure that the body was cremated today itself. They didn't want to delay this at all, and they didn't want for any kind of tamasha to take place. Three major conditions that were set by the Nagpur Central Jail authorities, the superintendent of the jail, to the family, and Suleiman, the brother of Yakub Memon, accepted those conditions. And it is after that, when the cops and the superintendent of jail still had the power, the discretion to say no, despite your assurances, I believe that there will be a law and order problem. Despite that, they said no, it is your right, and it's the right thing to do for the family members to have one last opportunity to grieve the demise of Yakub Memon, and that opportunity was provided to them. Really an attempt being made to ensure that at no level people internally, externally can say that this was something that was rushed through, that every last avenue was not explored, that the family members were not allowed an opportunity to see Yakub Memon's body for a last time. So all those potential areas of criticism that could have cropped up are being dealt with, and the cops are being very sensitive and very careful, and they're going out of their way to ensure that no one can raise questions, but a message being sent out very, very firmly that the government believe that there were no mitigating circumstances for Yakub Memon to get any form of mercy, that his role for which he's been convicted in the 1993 bomb blast case is something which is the rarest of the rare, and it deserves the death penalty, which is what has happened. What we may see though from here on, Vedika, is a debate on the whole question of death penalty.
Yes.
With the BJP coming under pressure from a liberal opposition, where they're saying that, we've already seen Shashi Tharoor, several others come out and say that let's not kill people. This is not justice. That debate, of course, is a separate debate altogether and must not be confused with the death sentence that's been meted out this morning to Yakub Memon.
All right, Managing Editor Rahul Kanwal, thanks for joining us from outside the Barak Qabristan. Yakub Memon's body is expected any moment there, and Rahul will be bringing us up to speed with the latest. Meanwhile, on your screens, you see how high the security levels really are outside the Qabristan as well as in and around Mumbai.